first player out now is none other than Tane Milne, South Junior, Mascot Junior. And we've got a couple of kids in the way there, but we'll zoom in past them. But there's Tane, and he's retained his spot on the wing. Ran for big meters last week in the terrible loss to the Warriors. It wasn't good, as you'll all agree. But at least Tane got in there, rolled up the sleeves, and ran for the 200 metres and had 20 plus carries, which is what you want from your winger. And there's Davey Moale, he's back. So he got dropped last week, back to Cup, and went out and had a blinder. And he's just sat right behind where that girl is with the caps. But anyway, yeah, there he is, baby Davey. And so he has forced his way back into the side with that powerful performance in New South Wales Cup. So he's back, Shaq Mitchell's back, and speak of the devil, look at that, right on cue. Shaquay Mitchell walks out, so he had to have the week off with the HIA. Failed his HIA, so it's an 11-day protocol. You must have a week off to get the head right. And there's Hosty, Jacob Host. Jacob's grandfather and my dad used to work together at the Sydney Morning Herald. There you go. Shout out to the hosts. And yeah, so what was I saying? Okay, yeah, so Shaq's back, Leva Havili and Davey all come back, which means that a few people had to miss out, and one of those was Tallis Duncan, which is quite unfortunate for Tal because I thought he was playing pretty well. It would have been a tough decision. And another tough decision was to leave this bloke out, 18th man. Damien Cook. Oh no, that's Pete Mamazella. So there you go. I'm looking across into the glare here. So, well, I knew it was the hooker. There he is. Pistol Pete Mamazella, the Greek freak, as they've been calling him. He's our very own Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's how you say it. The basketball legend. Milwaukee Buck, I think he is. He's an NBA champion. And that's our own there, Pete. So, is the Damien Cook era over? I don't know. I think he's been carrying an injury, Cookie, so that may well have something to do with it. So a few more coming out now. There's Isaiah Tass, Michael Cheekham, Cheeks, and there's Avili. I just mentioned him, Leva Avili. He's back, and I suspect he will be giving Pete a rest at hooker at some stage off the bench, but I don't know. Don't know. And first man out onto the field, no surprise, it is Tane. And he's straight into it, and there's Davey too. So we'll just bring you back over them as they come out. Keon's out there now, he's just suiting up. He's got the yellow boots on, Keon, you can't miss him today. Keon Kolomatangi, there's juniors come out. The hat, oh, what's that ball rolling towards the cameras there. Now watch that. And there's Tai Munro, welcome back, mate. So isn't he a welcome return? So Isaac Tuatupa Thompson made way for Tyrone, and let's see if the speed that he brings makes a difference out there on the flank. Hopefully he's got a couple of tries in him. Sure he has, and there's the man of the moment, Jai Gray. Latrell Mitchell is out for 3 weeks, so Jai Gray takes over at fullback. The pocket rocket, the kid from Queensland under 19 representative, and he's getting the shirt off, putting his vest on. And he's electric with the ball. You would have seen some of the stuff I put up about him. He's a 5'8", and so I believe he will probably end up in the halves one day, maybe at 7 or 6, but he's going to be playing fullback on Saturday night, and look for him to have a big game. You know he's going to run the ball back. You know he's going to get involved and be busy. He's got good speed and good luck, because the club just re-signed him too for another 2 years. So they wanted to get in early before anyone else, which they did. So there you go. Congrats, mate. Well done. There's him and Pete. So some youngsters in this team to shake up this lineup. And here's a bloke that's not a youngster. Big Tommy B. In his final season at the club. But he's a valuable man in the middle. The big front rower. The Englishman. And there's Benny Hill. Oh, no, that's Blockhead again. So like I said, I'm looking across into the glare. So it is a little bit tough. You're probably seeing this better than me, but who else we got now? There's a bloke you'll probably know. Jackie Boy Whiten. Come on down. And I think he's played well since he's came into the side. He's been busy, scored a few tries. And I thought he spoke well at the presser the other day. He said it's a team. We'll do it together as a team, and there's Footy, also known as Dean Hawkins.
Keep coming around, keep coming around. We want moves, we want cheers, let's go cheers.
He'll be hoping to have a big game, kicking game. He'll be kicking the goals, I think, too, on Saturday.
Pom-poms and everything. Come on,
there's Tommy. And what else we got there? Cheeks. No, we've lost him.
So keep following it around.
Yeah, Cheeks went over there. We've got Lever just warming up the legs. Lever Billy.
Keep going around.
And
all right, we're cheering, yes.
Jack's still, sorry, I'm looking up from the camera. Apologies for going off shot. There's Jack. So the boys are out on the field. I'll spin around in a minute.
All right, next
once we get them all out there. So Jack's just putting the 1s and 2s on. Our marquee signing this year. No sign on Latrell today. He might be having the day off. And there's Cody, number 6. And Captain Cameron Murray. There's a bit of media in here today. A few cameras next to me. I'm next to Channel 9, Fox Sports. But you're watching this on Bunnies TV, live and free, across Australia and around the globe, with thanks to the Juniors group of clubs. The Juniors Kingsford, the Juniors Maroubra, and the Juniors Malabar. And you're watching this on our Georges camera. Shop at georges.com.au or head into the store in George Street City and tell them Bunnies TV sent you. Now, I'm a bit worried about this ball that's bouncing around here with this kid. One goes astray. It could be drama for the camera, but yeah, so anyway, we're just getting the boys as they come out. Cam's his 50th game as captain. Congratulations, mate.
So exciting. Keep cheering, celebrating.
Cam Murray, Captain Cam at the Captains Run. And you can't fault his effort and form. Can't fault Jackie Boy Whitens either. He's been out there having a crack.
We've got so many pom-poms, I'm going to have to
So
borrow
it just hasn't been working lately. So we just need a bit of spark. And there's JD, Coach JD and Cody. So we'll spin around. They're all out on the field now. So we'll take you out on the field. Just reset the camera. So we're just going to film a bit of the warm-up now before they start the ball work. Regulars will know that. Welcome to everyone live chatting. I'm here with Oscar, like I said. He's taking some photos and running a bit of support here. So all the other camera guys are going to turn around too, but there he is, the coach. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting presser after this, so look out for that. I'm going to go live again for that, so this stream will end and I'll have a bit of a break, and then if you want to come back and watch JD getting interviewed at the press conference, which will be quite interesting. I'm sure there'll be a few questions about his future and Mal Meninga and Wayne Bennett and who knows who else, but there he is. He's happy anyway. He's a good man, JD. He's been good to me on Bunnies TV and he's given us great access, and look, I think he's a good coach, but something's not right at the moment, as we all know. We're sitting last on the table and something has to change, whether it's a new coach or, we start promoting some New South Wales Cup players like they have. Some of the New South Wales Cup boys are playing well, blokes like Brock Gray and Matty French and others. So if we continue to put in subpar performances, I wouldn't have a problem with bringing some of those guys up. It was always the way when I was playing. If you weren't performing, the blokes in the reserve grade would get the call up, you get the tap on the shoulder and go and have a week off. So I don't know if that's going to happen. We shall see. You know, the stories have been all week that if we don't win, JD's gone, but I don't know. I heard something on one of the shows that if it's a good performance, then that won't happen, but I don't know. But anyway, so it's not ideal here where we're filming from. I'll just explain. We're looking into the sun. I'm holding my hand over my eyes just so I can see what I'm doing. But anyway, I know that is on the screen. There's Jai Gray, and you know, I've shared a bit of stuff about him, and you know, I might have overshared a bit, but he is the man of the moment, and I do like how he plays. I was filming a lot of his stuff last year, and he went from estuary ball up to flag, carved them up there. Then he went into the Charity Shield this year, sorry. And you all saw what he did in the Charity Shield at fullback. He ran for big metres, and everyone went, wow, look at this kid. Then he's gone into New South Wales Cup against the men. He scored 3 tries in 4 games. So he is a try scorer. He's got good hands, good kicking game. I've said that before. So you know, I am team Jai Gray here. But you know, it's a big ask because he's not going to wave the magic wand and all of a sudden we start beating footy teams. It's a team effort, and we're going through 1 to 17. Things have to change. So against the Doggies, we showed what we can do. We held the ball, completed at a high rate, and we won the game. But that's the only time we've done it, and that's the only game we've won. So they're going to come across now, the boys. So yeah, I know it's easier said than done, but if they can hold the ball, complete sets, then I believe they can win footy games, because there's too much talent in the team to keep getting beat. So they're going to come over now. I'll just let you listen to the lads. This is there's our JT there, Junior, Liver, Davey. Jez is in the way there. That's Media Man. Yeah, they're just doing a. Thanks, Jez. Jeremy just realised he's in the way there, but yeah. So like I said, we've got look at these 2 blokes here in the team. So if we hold the footy and you know just build pressure with possession, win the battle for field position, then good things are going to happen. Yeah, the Sharks are a good team, but at home, so hopefully we can bounce back. It all starts with getting the basics right. No silly penalties. Completing sets, keep the error rate down like we did against the Dogs, and things will start to happen, I believe. Good things. There they are, the boys. So there they go, they're on their way now back. That's quite good, the formation they do there. They come over, as you saw there. You can have a good look at the team, the top 17. They're just warming the limbs up here. And like I said, in a moment they'll start doing a couple of drills and start doing their ball work. As soon as the ball work starts, we've got to turn cameras off. But we're taking you on the field here with the mighty South Sydney Rabbitohs, the pride of the league. And you know, I've been a Rabbitoh supporter my whole life. At the moment, it's not good, but we've seen some tough times before. And we've got through it, and I believe we'll get through this. I don't think we'll end up at the bottom of the table at the end of this season. There you go. We won't be getting the wooden spoon. There's too much talent in this side. But like I said, they've got us to start with playing a better brand of footy than what we have been. Comes down to the forwards too. A few years will be probably thinking that. The forwards have got to go forward, lay the platform for the backs to get the job done. Big key on. Oh, look at the boots. They're coming back. A little short one there. Huh? A cheeky little right there from... Okay, that's it.
That's us, guys. Thank you.
So there we go. I'll just spin around here. So I said I'd show you this. So this is the... I'll probably hear it on the loudspeaker. It is Indigenous Olympics, Elder Olympics, I think they said. So all the local elders, I just told you I saw Albie Stewart and come in, and I've seen a few others. Young Dan Jr. There's Larry Balson too, over there. Hey, Larry. Yeah, so... All right, well, we'll cut the stream there, like I said. We'll be back for JD's presser, and isn't that going to be interesting? And there's say hello, mate. You got your... There he is, the gun editor. He's got the Sony A74 there, with thanks to George's cameras, and he's taking a few shots. Yeah, so he's helping us out there, and with all the few fans in today. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we've got to turn the cameras off. I've got a couple extra minutes, but thanks for joining us on Bunnies TV. And I'll have a look at the live chat just before I cancel the stream, because I do appreciate everyone that's chatting. So I'll give you a mention. So, we've got a few in there. Nah, that's fell down. Sorry about that. Oh, Oscar's done. No, rookie error there. I've just didn't turn the... Right, now we're good. Okay. Peter Bennett. Yeah, he said, hi, Mavo, it's all about the front row. Well, that's true. Dardee says, definitely looks like one out of the box guy. All the best, have a great debut, young fella. So, yeah, it's a debut that was always going to come, and people are worried about his size. I mean, he said himself, he grew up as an undersized player, obviously, and that he's watched a lot of Alfie Langer, and he reminds me a bit of Alfie Langer, the champion Queensland half, and that's the sort of style. Remember Alfie, he didn't care. It didn't matter how big they were. He would bring them down in defence, and in attack he could just do it all. And it does remind me of that. I know he's one of the all-time greats, Alfie Langer, and this kid, you know, if he goes anywhere near as good as him, then we've got a good one on our hands. So good luck. Yeah, like I said. Paulie D, channel member, said, go the boys. Hello, mate. Thanks to all the channel members. We got Brando Darmody, said, up the Raiders. My favourite team, the Canberra Raiders. So, yeah, let's not go there for that. All right, so we better turn it off. Like I said, we're going to go live again for JD. It won't be too long. They haven't been doing a real long captain's run lately. So come back. Thanks to everyone for live chatting, and we'll see you a bit later on.